like I said, summon the Ultra Zord. Most of it's over here. So, yeah. First, you gotta start by ripping this thing apart. So I'll do that just now. I really should have some sort of background music when I do this. Oh boy. Come on. Okay. This. Note to self. Next time, background music! Okay, let's see. With this piece, there are two buttons here. You have to press them, and that will allow you to split this part in half, which, let's see, yeah. Which should allow you to turn this part into a backpack, which we'll be adding on to later. I think, yeah. Let's see. Oh, you also have to split this in half because that's actually the right and a left arm of the Megazord, or well, Ultra Zord. Okay, let's start from the ground up. Das Boots. Well, first things first, you have to take the leg of the Rhino Beetle Zord and fold it up like so. Talk amongst yourselves while I'm doing this. Need this one too. Okay, you take the kibble from one side, put it on the other. Nope, scratch that. Set it up so it's like this, I believe. Ah, here we go. Attach the other bit of kibble, like so. Like so. Then you attach these bits. I know, this transformation is riveting. Okay, so now I have Samsung, brought to you by Samsung. Okay, so yeah, feet are complete. Then you take the red Zord, which is already set up. Basically, you just point the toes, fold up the arms, put the cheetah head on the shoulder, and that'll be that. and you attach the Cheetah Zord to the legs, which I love doing. Okay, splaying them out a little bit helps. It's not perfect, but it helps. Next, you take the arms and put them in place. There we go. You're stunned because it's normal. Next, we set up the backpack, which is a bit of a thing. Let's see here. Okay, you attach one rabbit foot and the other rabbit foot. So, yeah, you got 2 rabbit feet on there and a successful backpack. Let's see, what else? Oh, yes. Let's see. Oh, yes. You attach the gorilla head to the top here, like so. And let's see what else next. Ah, yes. This bit of kibble. That goes back on the back. I decided to put the helmet pieces on first because it'll be easier to attach everything else afterwards. At least that's the theory. Ah, come on, work with me, work with me. Okay. Now, I'm going to use the sword in a way you're not supposed to, but okay, so yeah, that sort of works, I guess. Next, here it is. Next, we attach the huge backpack. Oh wait, no, this isn't going to work. Okay, there we go. That helmet is even worse than the other one. Okay. Now I have to be careful because this backpack, as is, it is definitely weighing down the Megazord. So, have to work quickly. Hopefully. Okay, so moving the arms forward a bit, kind of evened out the center of gravity. So hopefully this will give me time to set up the Megazord proper, or the Ultrazord proper. So after you set up the backpack, you attach the helicopter blades to the rocket pack and attach that to the chest. Hopefully. Okay, there we go. Okay, starting to look good. Almost forgot. The rabbit head goes back on the shoulder. Let's see, what else? Oh, yes. We add the blaster to the Ultra Zord's hand, which should provide a little more stability. And finally, we add the sword to what's essentially now a staff, and the Megazord mask goes on the staff. Actually, it's more like a spear now. Fold out this little handle piece. And sort of wedge it so it looks good. And are we done? Yes, I think we are done presenting the Beast X Ultra Zord, and explosions and things happen because it's awesome! So yeah, this thing is really just a display piece. It is huge by standard Megazord, or by regular Megazord standards, not by the ridiculous oversized Ninja Steel Zord or movie Zord, but yeah. This thing takes up 5 Zords only, but it's considered an Ultra Zord, and it's rather impressive. I mean, you got a fair amount of detail, an annoying mask that still looks good. It's got a blaster, it's got a huge spear, not just huge, but huge. And while the mechanism itself is slightly annoying to work with, almost to the point where I kind of miss Zord Builder. Oh, blasphemy. No, I'm just kidding. Overall, the finished product is satisfying, but it's not something you want to play around with too hard, so I don't know how kids will feel about that. I mean, those Zords down there, those were Zords you could sort of play with a lot. And yes, those are both from Ninja Steel and Dino Charge. But this one, unless it's in its standard mode, like regular mode, it might be a bit fragile. Although not nearly as fragile as the Japanese ones, their plastic tends to be a bit brittle. I've seen vids where the Gorilla Zord's clips have broken off. But the American one, overall, is pretty satisfying visually. Honestly, it was sort of worth the wait. And now, the wait begins for the next pair of Zords. A lion and a frog. A frog. Until then, this is Mr. J signing out and reminding you, never stop collecting what you're passionate about. Because if you lose your passion, well, you lose everything. Merry Christmas, and go Power Rangers.